Which life would you choose? Do you want to live in the countryside and carry on the traditions of your family, only to wish that you could live in the big city? Or do you want to live in said big city where life is hard and just want to go out in the countryside to get away from it all? Well, two teenagers are going to get their wish granted, for better or for worse. Welcome to the Brumakian podcast, an episodic review series where I can review anything but not everything. On this show, I cover any piece of entertainment, whether it be various tokusatsu films, Japanese or otherwise, and anime films and TV shows. This week is episode 53, Switching Lives, my review of Your Name. The idea of this story came from director Makoto Shinkai after he visited Yoriyage, I guess how you say that, Notori in the Miyagi Prefecture in July of 2011 after the Great East Japan earthquake 4 months earlier. He stated, "This could have been my town." He later said, "I wanted to make a movie in which the positions of the people in Yoriyage would be swapped with the viewers." He then drew sketches that would be displayed in various expositions. He then took his proposals to the people over at Toho Company Limited in Tokyo on September 14, 2014. The proposals were agreed upon and production soon got underway. Originally, the film was titled If You Knew It Was a Dream, since it derived from a waka, or Japanese poem. Then it was changed to Your Connection, then You Are Half of This World. Finally, it was given its official title, Kimi no Nawa, Your Name. 2 years later, on July 3rd, 2016, Your Name premiered at Anime Expo and in Japan on August 26, 2016. And it was a gigantic commercial success, earning a whopping $358 million US, becoming the third highest grossing anime film as of this recording, excuse me, and the highest grossing film of the year. In context, Shin Godzilla, a movie that came out 1 month prior, became the second highest grossing film of that year. Hey, as a diehard Godzilla fan, I have no complaints about that. Anyhow, in southern Asian countries, it also showed screenings there, even in China from October to December. The film also premiered in Australia, New Zealand, France, and the UK. Finally, on April 7, 2017, the film was distributed by Funimation in North America, which is how I was introduced to it. I actually had to wait until it came out on digital 2 months later. One purchase on my Expo and later, I was about to experience a ride. Let's get into it, yeah? Alright, let me say this right now. This part of the review has no spoilers. Yeah, that's right. For the first time ever on the Brumakian podcast, this will be a non-spoiler review, and it's going to be like that from now on. With that said, let me explain the synopsis. A pair of teenagers share a profound magical connection upon discovering they are swapping bodies, but things become even more complicated when Taki and Mitsuha, the main characters, decide to meet in person. And when it says complicated, it really means complicated. So there you go, there's your synopsis. With that said, let's get into my thoughts. My feelings have been played with in so many ways, I love it. And I love this movie. That one is obvious. To be honest, I felt like I needed a new heart because it made me feel so many things that I thought could never be felt. This movie has so much detail in it that I love. It even has an opening. I'll get to that in a minute. The story is superb. It's all about these two teens having to live their lives as one another, and it all connects to this one single comment that appears in the movie and what you see on the poster. There is a specific scene where the first time I saw it, by the way, this is the fourth time I'm watching this for review purposes, I'm not gonna lie, I was about to cry. Yes, you heard me. In other words, I enjoyed both Taki and Mitsuha. Both of them have flaws, of course. No character is perfect, but they are enjoyable. The supporting characters are also very likable as well. Not much else to say there. The voice acting in both Japanese and English are both good. Nay, great. I love the Japanese performances, and I was genuinely surprised with Funimation's English dub and how really good it is. The animation by Comics Wave Films is beautiful, nay, breathtaking even. And I love that it's in old school drawings. And the scenery, oh my good lord, take me to that paradise. The soundtrack, holy Christ. Okay, there are two waves in this film. The vocals by a band called Red Wimps and the traditional orchestral pieces here and there. Both of them are beautiful and are soothing to the ears. The opening song that plays in the beginning is fantastic. Overall, Your Name is a fantastic movie that deserves to be called such. However, if I had to nitpick for a second, the ending kind of felt a bit iffy, and it does knock off a point of its score, but not low enough to earn my final score of 99 bottles of sake out of 100. It's just shy of a perfect score, but who cares? Get it on Blu-ray and digital. It's a must-own. And yet, there is one more movie in 2016 that I have to review. It sadly didn't perform well at the box office, got completely ignored at the Oscars and Emmy Awards, but it will still go down as one of, if not the greatest animated films of the 21st century, thanks to an amazing and talented animation studio who are simply named Kyoto Animation. If you haven't seen the previous episode, a pop-up will show up in a little bit. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified. Your support will make a difference. This has been Dimitri signing off. Have a good day.